Setting financial goals. So we're gonna start with trap house financial goals. So getting out of prison, I had $1,000 on my books. So I told my girl, I said, listen, I got $1,000 on my books. I want you to have 1,000 or two for me when I come home. She's like, all right. Pulled up on a couple of partners, 500 from this person, 500 from that person. This is basically like investing in me. So I accumulated maybe like $4,000 or $5,000. So I went and got me a house. I went and got me some product. Once I got that house and I started pushing that product through there, I paid the people back that helped me out. Now, as far as my financial goals, I need a whip. I need some drip. I need some straps. And I need other things that might help enhance my life, might make my life a little bit easier, might make my life a little bit more convenient. So with that being said, the money got to be flowing in. So as far as financial goals, it's like, all right, this is how much I'm going to need for my re-up. The re-up, let's just say it's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. The rent is $1,000. The bills are $500. The car note is this much. Once you become a master of budgeting, where you can do the books and you can pretty much map out how much money you need to be bringing in to take care of all the bills and have extra money to be able to spend. Now you start setting small financial goals. Okay, I want to move from an apartment to a house. I want to go from a car to an SUV and a boat. And you say, well, if I'm not making more money, how can I still accumulate these things? Well, you got to start knocking off things that you're spending money on that might not be as important to you as the truck and the boat. So, Starbucks, knock it out. You get a haircut every week, shit, get a haircut every month. Go 3 weeks without getting a haircut. When people see you and say, man, why you ain't got no haircut? Shit, because I'm on my grind. I got something that's in the forefront of my mind that I'm trying to get and I'm trying to attain. And I'm not trying to let 3 haircuts stop me from getting this jet ski. If I can sacrifice Starbucks coffee or some snacks at the gas station or maybe something that I was going to splurge on that I can really put to the side or hold off on splurging until I really get what I'm trying to get. So that's on the hustling side. On the more of a working side, even if you have a job, you can still be a hustler at the job. I had a job and I was supposed to be unloading the truck. I started off unloading the truck. It went from me unloading the truck to being a manager. While being a manager, I inquired about how to get my own routes. The guy say, well, you got to have your own vans and your own drivers, and you got to be able to pay your drivers, and then you can get your routes, and then you'll get money directly from the source for the routes. So I said, okay. Went on OfferUp, bought me some old vans, hollered at some people I knew, seen if they wanted to deliver some packages throughout the day. Once I got me a couple of drivers, got my vans, I put in, earned the routes. Now I'm getting paid off the routes. I started loaning people money throughout the week because I knew I was going to have to pay them their check on the weekend. I was managing 26 drivers. So I'm getting paid to manage the drivers. I'm getting paid for my routes. I purchased the vans and I own them. So the people that didn't have a vehicle, if you wanted to work for me, I'll say, listen, you don't have to have a vehicle. Take my vehicle. Just give me $10 a day, free nights and weekends. Free nights and weekends, that sounds like a cell phone plan. Well, see, the thing is, when I say free nights and weekends, once you're done with your job for the day, now the van is yours. You can take it home on Saturday and Sunday. You can drive it around. Just give me $10 a day. What's $10 a day? That's $50 a week. I got 3 vans. So I had already did the math. If I let the dude drive my van and he give me $50 a week, that's going to bring me an extra of $200 a month. So if I could bring in $200 a month off that van, that's 2, 4, 6. I got 3 vans. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 5 months, that's 3 bands. I got it off for 3 bands. You know what I'm saying? So it's like doing the math and the calculations on letting my money make money for me. I'm not driving the van. He driving the van. but the van is making me money. How's the van making me money? Because I bought the van and the van is moving packages, and by moving packages in the van, it's accumulating money. But I'm not actually working. I put the money to work. I purchased the vans. I put everything in position. I put the team together, and I watched it grow. Okay, so I said I'm managing the drivers. That's one stream of income. I got the routes. That's another stream of income. I'm renting the vans out. That's another stream of income. I'm loan sharking. Loan sharking is if you borrow $50 from me and I tell you to give me 10% interest, that means when you get paid, you got to give me $55. If I give you $100, you got to give me $110. So this is the thing. You got to implement different things that you can do that's going to bring in more money. But that's a little bit of a financial talk for today.